Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So after 3 or 4 tries, I finally have it perfect. So by the end of this video, if you don't think this is the best chicken sandwich you ever saw, or if you make it and you think it's not the best chicken sandwich you ever ate, at least you can say, this is the only recipe of its kind on YouTube. You will not see this recipe anywhere on YouTube. So with all this chicken sandwich talk, I love chicken sandwiches, I really do. But I have to admit, so I took some ideas from Popeyes, I took some ideas from Chick-fil-A, and also I asked myself, what do I like? What is the perfect sandwich to me? So that's where the twists come in. So first things first, I have my chicken marinating. I made a brine of buttermilk and pickle juice. So you know where that combination comes from, right? So the buttermilk comes from Popeyes and the pickle juice comes from Chick-fil-A. My own idea, mix them together. So let it sit for about 2 hours, I would say, and 2 hours is almost up. So I used about 50-50 buttermilk and pickle juice. So now I'm going to get my flour mixture ready, and I'm going to show you exactly what spices that I use. Okay, so here is my seasoned flour mixture, and I'm going to show you every spice that I used, but this isn't everything. I do still have yet another twist. So here's my flour mixture, and here are the spices that I used, and you can use similar. If for whatever reason, like I really like this spice right here, the roasted garlic and herb, and this one right here, Southwest Chipotle. If you can't find those, you can find similar, but these are readily available everywhere. And here's what my flour mixture looks like. But yet, like I said, there's still one more thing I need to add. Okay, so to that flour mixture, I'm going to be adding this. Do you guys know what this is? So this is hot Cheetos and Italian style breadcrumbs. So I use the food processor to get this consistency. It's really important. I've seen a lot of videos where people are making things with hot Cheetos and they like put them in a bag and try to crush them, but there's big chunks. Those big chunks are not going to stick to anything. So you need this consistency, really, really fine. And if you cook a lot or you want to cook, you really do need a food processor, and you can find them as cheap as like $20. So where I got this idea from is because I made some homemade mozzarella sticks, and I used this mixture to make them, and they were the best ever. So when I was coming up with my idea for the perfect chicken sandwich, I was like, why not add this? And it worked out so good. So wait till you see how good this sandwich looks. So now I'm going to add most of these to my flour mixture. Okay, so now this is what my flour mixture looks like. It has the flour, it has all the seasonings, and it has the hot Cheetos and Italian breadcrumbs. And one thing I want to say before I show you the chicken, it's still soaking, still marinating. I had to find the perfect size. So Popeye's chicken breast sandwich, it's really, really thick. But they have the perfect fryers. They have the perfect temperature. They know how to get that chicken done without it being burned on the outside, right? So I decided not to make it quite as thick. It's still going to be a big sandwich. It's still going to be a thick sandwich. But I don't like the chicken to be so thick. I like the perfect chicken bun ratio. And here's the buns that I'm using. I decided to use this because this is what I thought would make the perfect chicken sandwich. Just something different. I wanted to change it up. And it looks so amazing. Wait till you see when it's done. Anyway, so now I'm going to take the chicken out of the brine and I'm going to start breading it up. And then I'm going to put it back in and I'm going to bread it up again. I'm going to let you see what the size is, how big it is. So just so you guys know, this is going to be a big sandwich. But I did slice it up so you can make it, you know, how big you want it. But I did cut it down a little bit because it was huge. And it's still big, but this is the size that I wanted it. So again, you know, what is the perfect sandwich to you? So now I'm going to get this all coated in the breadcrumbs. I just want to say, where Popeyes had a great idea, so this is why I stole this part of their idea. So you know the average chicken sandwich is just like lightly breaded. I don't know, the breading, it's very light. With Popeye's chicken sandwich, this is like a piece of fried chicken on a sandwich. So that's what was so unique, and that is the idea that I'm trying to steal right here. So in order to get that consistency, all of those crunchy pieces and everything, I'm going to take it out of the flour mixture. I'm going to put it back in here, and then I'm going to put it back in a few times. I want it thick and crunchy. Okay, so just waiting for the oil to get hot. And you want your oil to be hot. You don't want to put your chicken in some lukewarm oil because that chicken is going to be soggy. So just waiting for it to get hot. You want it like a medium hot. And this is what it looks like. This is a big piece of chicken and I cut some off of it. Could you imagine how big it was before? So this is what you want it to look like. And you guys, you're not going to taste the hot Cheetos. So if that's what you're thinking, I didn't taste the hot Cheetos with the mozzarella sticks. And both times that I made it this way, the chicken sandwich, you do not taste the hot Cheetos. You just taste a delicious, crunchy coating. And also it helps it stick. You know how sometimes the batter will like slide off the chicken? This stays put. So I put it back in the brine, I put it back in here, and this is what it looks like. All coated. So now I hear my oil getting hot, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when I put it in the oil. So I just put it in. You can choose to deep fry it, or you can choose to use a big pan and put about 2 or 3 inches of oil. This is how I made it both times. I did not completely deep fry it, and this is the way it turned out perfect for me. So I'm going to flip it in just about 3 minutes. The other things you're going to need for this specific chicken sandwich recipe, you're going to need pretzel buns. And the reason why I chose these in the first place, because the chicken sandwich, the chicken itself is big, it's crunchy, it's substantial, so I wanted a good bun to chicken ratio, and these are perfect, I think. So try it this way. If you don't like it, you can always change it up, but this is so good. And these are the pickles I decided to use. So not your average pickle. You can get these anywhere. I got these at Target. You're going to need some mayo, and you're going to need some shredded lettuce. I have shredded romaine lettuce. So this is it. And mainly you just want to emphasize on cooking that chicken perfectly, seasoning it perfectly, because you know you need the perfect chicken, you need the perfect bun, and that's how it all comes together. But now I'm going to show you what it looks like frying up. So I just flipped it. It has a beautiful color too. I'm thinking it's those hot Cheetos that gives it this really beautiful color. This is what it looks like. This is a big chicken breast. It really is. But so is that bun. So like I said, I wanted the big, huge buns, so it would be a good, like, you know, chicken bun ratio. But that's what it looks like so far. So do you see how big this bun is? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half, butter it, and just toast it up very, very slightly. Just enough to where like the butter melts. So like I said, this is excellent. I would have to say that this is the best chicken sandwich I've ever had in my life. So far, this is the best chicken sandwich I've ever had. So you guys should really think of your own recipes. Think outside the box. Don't go to some giant corporation, give your money to them so they can line their bank accounts with your money while you're fighting in line. It is ridiculous. Think of your own ideas. I'm sure you can think of a better idea than, you know, what's out there. To me, this is the best sandwich I've ever had. I'll let you see what it looks like when it's all done. getting everything ready. By the way, guys, these pickles are really, really good. Even just to snack on, they're really, really good. But they're a perfect match, perfect fit for this sandwich. Big chicken, big, huge pickles, big bun. This is going to be a really big sandwich. Okay, everything's done, ready to put together. So you can put it together any way you like, but you know how we all have a certain way we like to, make things. So the chicken breast is huge, but not as big as the buns. So I chose to have it this way because, I just like that certain, like I said, chicken bun ratio. Not too much chicken, not too much bread. It has to be just perfect. So there's the chicken. There's how it turned out. Everything is sticking. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put mayo on both sides of the bun. And also a lot of people like to use spicy mayo. For this, I'm using regular mayo because for one, I used hot Cheetos in the breading. For that, that's where the kind of the red look comes in. And these pickles are actually hot and spicy. So this chicken sandwich is very, very original. All together, it just comes together really, really well. You'll have to try it to see what I mean, but it's really, really good. So this is what this giant sandwich looks like, and I'm going to cut it in half for you guys too, to show you what it looks like. Actually, the chicken and the bun, just perfect, perfect ratio. This is what it looks like. So it's actually easier to eat if you cut it in half. And there's one optional thing that you could use that would be perfect with these pretzel buns is cheese. Do you know the kind of cheese that is made like for nachos? Like it comes in a can. I think it's like Frito-Lay, regular or jalapeno. That would be really good with this sandwich, especially the pretzel bun. But this is what my sandwich looks like. It's really, really good. Make your own sandwich at home. For the price of a couple sandwiches at Popeyes or Chick-fil-A, you can make your whole family chicken sandwiches. So anyway, this is what it looks like. It turns out really, really good. And this is my favorite go-to chicken sandwich. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.